Well, this is a story about a boy named Adam, and it might just change how you see the darkness. In a small, quiet village tucked away from the hustle of big cities lived young Adam. His family didn't have much, and their house was often dark because the electricity would fail. But every single night, without fail, you could find Adam under the glow of an old, flickering street lamp at the edge of his village. To him, that light wasn't just electricity in a bulb, it was a beacon of hope. He believed that real light, the kind that truly matters, comes from within, from a fire called determination. He'd spend hours there, his book open on his lap, soaking up every word. The villagers would see him and shake their heads, some with pity, others with admiration. That boy, they'd say, he's trying to catch the moon with a fishing net, but Adam didn't mind. He knew his dreams were big, and he was willing to work for them, one page at a time. Then, one evening, a fierce storm rolled in. The wind howled like a wolf, and rain hammered down on the tin roofs. Adam was at his usual spot, trying to shield his book from the rain, when it happened. The street lamp flickered violently one last time, coughed out a weak spark, and died. Complete and utter darkness fell over the road. Adam stood there, soaked and alone, feeling a cold dread creep into his heart. It felt like his dreams were being washed away with the rain, slipping right through his fingers. For a moment, he felt completely lost. The one thing he counted on was gone. But then, as he stood shivering in the dark, he remembered his own belief. Light isn't just something that comes from outside. He turned and walked back home, not in defeat, but with a new resolve. He found an old, dusty oil lamp that his grandmother used to use. With a trembling hand, he lit the small wick. The flame was tiny, nowhere near as bright as the street lamp, and it cast dancing shadows on the walls. But in that small, warm glow, Adam opened his book and continued to study. The storm raged outside, but inside his little room, a quiet fire was burning. That single night turned into many nights. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and months into years. The little oil lamp became his constant companion. He worked harder than ever, fueled by the memory of that dark, stormy night. Every page he read, every problem he solved, was like adding another drop of oil to his lamp, keeping his inner flame alive. Slowly but surely, the tireless effort began to pay off. His world started to brighten, not because of new lamps, but because of the knowledge he was gaining. He was building his own light from the inside out. Many years later, a car drove down the familiar village road. A man stepped out, looking around at the place he once called home. It was Adam, but not the little boy the villagers remembered. He was now a confident engineer. His journey had been long and difficult, but he had made it. He had come back, and what was the very first thing he did? He didn't build a fancy new house or show off his success. He gathered his tools, and one by one, he went to every single broken streetlight in the village and fixed them. With each one that flickered back to life, a part of the village's spirit seemed to return. The children came out to play under the new, bright lights, and their parents smiled, their faces illuminated with gratitude. As he stood there, watching the entire village glow, Adam looked up at the last street lamp he had fixed, the very one he used to study under. It was shining brighter than ever before, but at that moment, he realized something profound. The most important lamp wasn't made of metal and glass. The last lamp he truly needed to fix was never outside. It was the one he had kept burning inside himself all along, through storms and darkness, a steady flame of hope and determination. So if you ever feel like your light has gone out, remember Adam, the true source of light is within you. Keep that flame alive, protect it, and never, ever let it go out. Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more inspiration.